survives some match starts in a quarter-final, goes on to win the title.
Well, Stephen Bunting now, he's not at full throttle, but he's 3-1 up. Oh, this is full throttle. Oh, and for the second time in a matter of legs, Stow Bunce almost carves out a big finish on double 16.
He's had darts a double in 4 of the 5 legs, Stow Bunce, but he could find himself 4-1 down here. Bunting hasn't missed a dart of the double yet. He has now, but if he feathers in off that, it won't make a difference, and he does, and that's good from Stephen Bunting. He dropped the first leg. It was a poor opening leg from Stephen Bunting. Stakes. Bunting is hunting down a double break, and he's got time.
Well, puts a small hole in it. So, for another break, and it would be the 3rd break of the Bunce throw.
Well tidied up from Stephen. Stow, this is just for a holder throw. It's a good first start. Needs his double 10 and gets the double 10. He dug that leg out well. He didn't start the leg very well, but Stow Bunce stops the run.
Well, 2 of his best visits in the match to leave double 16 for a potential 13-dart leg for the American.
Brilliant last 6 darts from Stow Bunce. But it all could count for nothing. Look at this from Stephen Bunting, tops on 160, and he pulls it low. A sigh of relief for Stow Bunce. A great effort from Bunting. But Bunce gets a chance to get within 1.
No problem.
Just keeps digging in, trying to prove people wrong. He's been excellent this week, Stow Bunce, and he's showing why.
64. Stow require 96.
Potential match leveler. Onto the treble, had the option of going double-double, double 18, double top, but chose to look for the treble 20. Couldn't find it as it happened. Now Bunting, who missed tops for a 160, has something even more tricky here. Treble, treble, bull. 1 treble. Almost a second, but not there. And now Stow Bunce 1 dart away from a level game.
Yeah, to cap off a fine second mini session for Stow Bunce. Across to double 10. Doesn't want to do all his hard work here, chasing doubles. And he does give Bunting the opportunity. You can see the expression. He knows he's missed a trick. Bunting gets a chance to pinch this last leg and go in at the break, leading 6-4.
Bunce has missed 11 darts at a double. Bunting has only thrown 9 at the outer ring. Here's another at the outer ring for Stephen Bunting. He misses now, and Stow Bunce with a real little lollipop of a finish, but these can be difficult. 1 double 2 or 3 double 1 if you prefer. Who am I to disagree with Stow? In you go, Stow, and he levels the match.
This event. Smiling has the darts are going in. Stow Bunce is just really enjoying himself this week.
Why wouldn't he?
96.
You made the good point, Rod, of Stow Bunce going to Ali Pali, and the element of surprise is gone. So it's a different scenario of him to deal with. Whenever he leaves the Grand Slam, who knows, he may leave as the champion. More to do here yet, just to get himself to the final day.
Won't finish here. Bookmakers were still prepared to offer 50 to 1 against his chances this morning, despite the fact there are only 6 players left in the event when we return to the Aldersley Leisure Village tonight. Two already through to the semi-finals, of course, James Wade and Luke Humphries, and 4 men battling for places in the final 4. 2 on stage here we're watching, and then Rob Cross and Damon Heta. Good dart. 2 in hand, double 10. Nails it, last dart in hand. Now there's a chance for Stephen Bunting to get what would be his 3rd break of the bunts throw and give him 2 legs of daylight.
Good leg from Bunting. Potential to be the best leg of the match. Be an 11-darter, but key will give Bunting a bit of breathing space again.
Stephen require 84.
That's good. 2 darts in hand at the double. Double 12 and now to double 6. And there it is. It's not an Atlantic Ocean-wide gap between the players, but there is clear water. 2 legs worth. Bunting 8, Bunt 6.
The next one 4-1. Can he win this one? 4-1. He's put himself in a great position to do so here, Bunting.
Got a couple of visits up his sleeve here to make it 3 on the trot from 6-all to go 9-6.
83.
Be overly satisfied with that setup, Stephen, particularly now. Brilliant from Stobunts, timing, second max. Brings him down to a 2-darter. Just hanging on to the coattails of Bunting if he doesn't convert this 93. And he does convert the 93, and look at that first bit of emotion from Bunting. Around and keep knocking on the door.
Yeah, if Bunting plays at that level for the rest of the match, he could stretch clear. But if he regresses back to what he was doing on the match, which was mid to high 80s, then Bunts has every chance of a rally. And here he's got a possibility of a 14-dart holder throw, the American.
His best leg was a 13-darter in leg 9. The key breaker throw in that middle mini session.
84.
Needs this Stobunts. Good first dart. Could that be costly? Opportunity for Bunting.
What would be the first ton plus outshot of the evening's entertainment? It's on. It's in. And Stephen Bunting with a ton-topping finish. Stobunts now has got to produce a blistering burst of his own.
Saw James Wade find 4 successive legs from 15-12 down in the opening quarter-final last night. Bunting may have to find more if this trend continues, because Bunting knows he's in a great position. The finishing line's in sight.
Now he doesn't need to entertain a bid for the bullseye at the end of this. It doesn't matter. Double 6. Oh, and Stephen Bunting now back-to-back ton plus checkouts. Never mind the highest of the match. That's his highest of the tournament. 1-2-6. Probably the same could be said for his win over Danny Noppert, couldn't it? And indeed Stobunts' victory over Andrew Goldfinger Gilding. As I'm becoming fond of saying, Mark, you don't get paid for playing well, you get paid for winning.
Bunts finds his 3rd max. And Stowe's partner watching on. She's enjoyed watching Stowe this week and enjoyed that maximum, which has given him an opportunity.
64.
Every time you think Bunce is down and out, he finds a way. Can he find a way with this 111?
No, he can't.
41.
Stephen Bunting here looking at 97 to go 5 clear. Straight at the treble 19, wrong bed to the left. The double, oh my word, he's turning on the style here, all right. Well, the finishing here from Stephen Bunting, 93-1.
Bunting just looking to apply a bit of pressure. He may just, I thought he would just stay there. Just try and wrap the cage of Stowe Bunce, but needs this leg, Bunce, to get back within 4. Big darts incoming. Double 10, and he can convert. Bunting possibly edging 3 legs away from the semi-final.
Well, it looked like it could be a dead cat 180, but it has left him on double 2, and he's finished it. And Stephen Bunting, 10 plus out shots. The third is on offer, but he need hardly worry about it. As Mark said, he's got 2 visits to the board here. He may only need the 1. Tops. Well, we've seen a couple of narrow misses in and amongst all the whopping finishes from Stephen Bunting. One on 150 and there on 113. So he could have had a whole list of them.
And the miss in the 150 was on double 15.
103.
And he may split it as well. Bunce not on a finish. That last dart costly. Yeah, opts the split. And pins, and Stephen Bunting, his quarter-final wrapped up.
Well, it could be some more fireworks to finish off. Stephen Bunting, potentially 3 darts from the semi-finals. Not this time. But he knows with the lead he has, match darts will appear at some point, barring miracles.
So to stay in, 91 for Stowe Bunce. Options, think weighing it up. 74. All sorts of ways you can go here. He went for the treble 14, can't find it, and there will be some match darts for Stephen Bunting.
Should be 2 on this turn. 8 for tops, you'd think. Stephen Bunting on the brink of the semi-finals. Now it's 16 for double. And there it is. It's a Stowe-stopping performance from the Bullet to bring the curtain down on the flamboyant Americans.
He's led by the first dart, like they all are. Him very much so.
And it is something that he's aware of, and he's consciously tried to just get up there and let them go. He wants to play quicker, but as with all these things, it's about how confident you are, how good you're feeling. You can't fake feeling good.
Ricardo Pietreczko quicker?
96. Not that quick. The only thing quicker than his throwing is how quickly he was out the door following his group stage exit.
60.
Oh, Damon will return for 120, but what kind of pressure is it going to be under? Some will fancy a dart at tops, or maybe not now. Oh, what a dart! Tops! Stunning!
A Shanghai finish is not an easy thing to do, but it's so much harder after a first start like that from Damon Hector. And then Nicely manoeuvred by Cross there. Does get down to 170, but again, it's another little mini opportunity for Heta.
Yeah, the scoring of both is decent without being great.
140. Group, you require 170.
It's on. It is still on. Bullseye. Some way off.
David, you require 138.
Well, 60 relieve tops, and then that 48 will be under it.
58. Group, you require 48.
Double 16 to continue the hold to throw. That's exactly what's happened. The opening session all going with throw.
He didn't want to be on the high side of it anyway, so he feel like it was a poor dart, but it was unlucky not to be in the 18.
140. Group, you require 93.
One of these mid-range finishes we were discussing earlier. The sort of thing that can really hurt your opponent. What's the plan? Went for the treble, got it. Couldn't back it up with a double.
David, you require 40.
For a break straight back. What a weird game darts is, isn't it? You wait all that time, couldn't hold throw after the break. It's not a break.
Little spell, start of this session maybe, where they're perhaps struggling. Now they're getting into their rhythm again, and this is really good from Heta.
They're getting right into the rhythm. We got a break after this game, this leg. They've been not annoyed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's a happy accident. Treble. Now bullseye for a level game.
59.
After 7 consecutive holds, is it going to be 3 consecutive breaks? Double top. To go into the break, 6-4 up. Voltage gets it done, and you can tell from the celebration he feels that he's just about getting the better.
Robbie require 90.
This is how you hold throw. Or maybe it's not. Well, it's okay. It's not a disaster when your opponent is on 300. Double 16 for 7-6 lead.
58.
With the clip of the wire again.
Well, ton 40 would get him to a finish. That's not going to happen. It's very rare in this game that we've had players sat on doubles and not under any kind of pressure.
And it can get you down when you're constantly under it.
It's exhausting.
It is exhausting, yes. I wish I'd have said it like that. Well, he may not be on a finish after these either. Gone into methodical mode again.
60.
Wow, what a leg from Damon Heta.
All the time in the world to get this leg in the bag, Rob Cross. Which is a good job, really.
Look how far he's moved over. Oh, yes! It did feel like a long time, Robert. At 96.
And he's going to put himself in a position here where he can increase his lead further.
Yeah.
This little session, which started with 2 legs for Damon Heta to get back at 6-all, might end up with 3 on the spin for Rob Cross, and it might be the real moment where some daylight appears.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like Robbie's better at the moment. And he's making it count. It's okay being better, but you still got to win legs when you are.
probably got to fill it up really to worry him. Well, he's done his job there, and you can tell that he's not even sure that's enough.
Robbie McQuire, 64.
It's all about Rob Cross. He'll love that. For 9-6. That is a cracking finish, and like Dan said, he's got that composure under pressure. We know that he's got the composure when and I mean up against it. We know he's got the quality, we know he's got all the ingredients, but he's yet to find the flow, isn't he? He's yet to find his full rhythm.
Yeah, and it might get to the point if Rob Cross continues to do this sort of thing, because it is a third 180 for Rob Cross, and they've all come in the last 4 legs. If he is starting to find some gears, Damon Heta is going to have to find
100.
plenty more himself.
Yeah.
4 times prior to today, a quarter-finalist in major events. He's lost every single one of those quarter-finals. Been close in a number of them.
Yeah.
Only lost 16-13 at the match play this summer to Luke Humphries.
That was a cracker.
It was the same scoreline when he was beaten by Wade on his debut here 3 years ago. Another cracker.
That's still one of the best games I've seen at the Grand Slam. Doesn't match the semi-final, of course, with Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis. That was literally laughable, that game. Well, Rob, to get to double digits. Double 18. Look how emphatic that was. I can absolutely guarantee you that dart has gone exactly where he aimed it.
It's always a great barometer. That 18.
Five legs behind. Got to start getting it right, and getting it right now. And there we see the trebleless visits. More than double. And they matter. When you come away from the board without hitting a 60 or a 57 against these guys, you're going to get punished. That's exactly what's happening.
119.
It's a good visit, but on his own throw, he's already trailing. He's gone from being a dart behind to being a whole visit behind these last few legs.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's the only thing he couldn't hit up there.
70.
Literally.
And even a single one would have helped him out.
Well, if he gets this, it's going to feel like a break of throw. Oh, Damon. And look at the angle it's gone in, Dan. He's not thrown it, he's lobbed it. Look at it.
84. Robbie McQuire, 52.
Fear and loathing in the Mr. Vegas for Damon Heta here, because he is terrified that he's going to go 12-6 now.
This guy doesn't let people off the hook. But there's ways that keep you awake at night, and it's like, that was awful. And he started off so well.
60.
Yeah, he was showing that, look, he's never led in this game. And yet he's fought back. He kept reeling Cross in, not getting him too far away. And then it just started to not fall apart, but there just wasn't enough of a challenge.
Look, Rob Cross is not at the finishing line. So if Damo can put on a spurt, James Wade was in all sorts of a mess against Josh Rock. He got out of it. Needs something to happen, and now.
Well, it's all got to start with one leg, and this has been a decent one from Heta. Truth be told, he hasn't had many darts at double over the last few legs, and that is real pressure.
Everything is a chore. Even if he gets this, it's a chore.
That that might be Damon Heta realising that this game is getting too far away. Maybe it's got too far away. Cross for yet another leg. And he is dominating this quarter-final, Rob Cross. Opponent isn't making things more difficult for you. Things get easier.
Yes. Yeah, the resistance that you just have to accept that's going to be there when you play at this level is just not there.
But he's still done his job very, very well. 104 average in that little spell from Rob Cross. He is just going very methodically, leg after leg, score pretty well, set it up, take it out, and he could take out the 148.
Well, if anything, over the last 10 legs, he has got slightly, like a percentage better, whereas Damon, unfortunately, fell in a hole. Even that, just can't leave a finish and just get cross-thinking for a second. Oh, he's gone that route now. Feels comfortable on the double 18, and like Dan said a few legs ago, it's a barometer. Well,
I didn't say that.
To say a barometer for how he feels.
Well, if he was going to miss, he wanted to miss outside and come back and have a look at it.
Just another visit that he can't find a biggie. Frustration, annoyance even.
Well, Damon Heta is looking all around this venue for some kind of help, some kind of inspiration, and legs in a fight. He found an extra gear, and Heta, instead of going with him, has faltered. And Rob Cross has mercilessly made him pay.
100.
Oh, Bobby!
$57.
Set it up, take it out, win the game. You're in the final day. And that setup's pretty good.
What a leg. Kind of want to see a mini comeback from Damon, because this is a horrible way to get beat.
99.
Losing 10 legs on the bounce. Improbable.
You would think he's going to go as the treble 14. Maybe it's the treble 18 for double 10. Or the skinny 4, which isn't as good.
65. David requires 65.
Come on, Damo, get a leg, pal. The 15-7.
25.
It kind of felt that that was the only possible outcome.
Ruby requires
The
16.
doubles must look like the edge of razor blades for Damon Heta. Not that he's getting much of a look at them. Rob Cross has got a real good look at a spot in the semi-finals for the first time in his career. And he books his place there with dominance over Heta for so much of that game.